Want to be featured on the Rock Metal Podcast just like all the other great bands you've heard up to this point? Go ahead and hit me up, therockmetalpodcast@gmail.com. Let me know. Let's work out the deeds. Rock Metal Podcast, episode 20, Mandoble. Okay, I am recording, so let's go ahead and make Rock Metal Nation history. Rock Metal Nation, I've got on the line today Lucas and Melitza from Mandoble, a symphonic metal band from Argentina, and I am super stoked to have you guys on, so welcome to the show, guys.
Hello.
Thanks.
We're very glad to share this program with you too.
And hi to everyone over there.
Yes, hello to all over Canada. I don't know if this radio is all over the country, but send greetings to everyone.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Why don't you guys tell Rock Metal Nation a bit about yourselves and what inspired you guys to get into music?
Well, I think that's a different story for everybody, but personally, for me, I don't know. I think you don't choose music. Music chooses you, and you have no other path to follow since you're chosen. And it's a kind of love and necessity, and it's more like the air we breathe. So I have no other choice, actually. I just breathe the air I need to live.
Very cool. And you, Lucas?
Well, I pretty much agree in many things with Melitza, but in my case, I started with the violin almost like as a play. At first, I didn't take it very seriously, but then I meet with Bastian, the bass player, and we start with Mandoble, and also not just we, but also the first former guitar player, and one thing take to the another, and when we realized Mandoble was born as we know now.
Very cool. And so that's the story behind how you guys all met each other to create Mandoble the way it is today?
Not actually. Just the two former members, which is Lucas and Bastian, which are the original members. Then they broke apart or something. And
we changed the formation many times, searching for musicians until we met Melitza, Kevin, and Herman. So we are now like the first official
confirmation of the band, which was settled like 1 year and a half ago, I think.
Yeah, almost.
What inspired the name Mandoble?
It's kind of funny to say it. But at the first, like, the band was really fantasy focus in the themes, and Mandoble it's a two-hand sword, almost like a claymore in English. Mm-hmm. So, well, we think it was cool. The themes and the idea for the band changed a lot from it was back then, but we carry the name.
Yeah, and I think it's a very beautiful name because it is a symbol of fighting. And I think in music field and in music industry, we always have to fight to achieve all the things that we want to achieve. And I don't know, it's like a great symbol.
I'm curious, when you guys get together to write songs, what's that like? Is it like still a Lucas and Bastian kind of production and with like the core of the song and everybody else comes in afterwards, or how does the whole thing work?
Well, we have like the method, is that the right word? Sorry if my English is kind of broken in advance. But for example, everyone puts a part for the band. For example, if Melitza starts a song, everyone like just, I think this is cool, but if Melitza started it, she has the last word.
Yes, we have
the same
like
for everyone.
We have like a policy. The one who starts the song, who starts the melody and the main rhythms, is the one who has the last word over everything that has to be decided over the song. And each one of us writes. Kevin writes, Herman writes, Bastian writes, Lucas writes, and I do too. So that's like the main thing of it. Everyone participates, but the last word belongs to the one who started the song.
Exactly.
Speaking of this policy of the last word, let's go and listen to some of the products. Let's go and listen to the first product of this amazing songwriting process. Let's go ahead and listen to The Aviator.
No one is ever prepared for a moment like this, and this young father was no exception. How to explain to the child that his mother would never wake from the eternal dream? The man looked into his son's eyes and told him that his mother now dwelt in the heavens, where only those able to fly can reach. At that instant, pain disappeared from the child's heart. Without realizing, the father had given him hope. Without realizing, the father had given him a plan. And so the boy rose to the sky, blindly believing that he would find the place where his mother dwelled. But fear started to freeze his soul.
A strong thunder hit his clay, making our fears appear. But in the night he rises, facing embers of death. Fly through the blue sky, make your own wings. With your dreams, remains of faith. The stars will shine on each day. Like the fire in your heart. Just don't give up, just carry on. Just believe in your
back from the Aviator, epic track. What is the story behind Aviator? The theme of the song or the inspiration behind writing it? What can you tell us about the Aviator?
Okay, this has to be explained by Lucas because this song was written by him and Bastian.
Yeah, the lyrics. Well, the first we came with the idea for the lyrics of Aviator was Bastian, and then both write the actual lyrics. The idea was to write a song that has a bit of like fantasy, but we try to make it, I don't think the word is like a deep story. Like
not
with
real.
Yeah,
Connection with deep feelings of reality.
Yeah, a real theme with spikes of like a fantasy setting. Yeah, a real theme, but with a fantasy viewpoint.
Yeah, with a fantasy point of view. A real thing that can happen to every child, but that has a fantasy point of view because actually you don't believe that a child can build a plane from
Scratch.
From scratch. But it's like a poetic thing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of like a imagination. Is imagination the word you were looking for?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Let's go and listen to the second track, All Saints Day. right, coming back from All Saints Day, another epic track. Same question. What's the story behind All Saints Day?
Okay.
Well, the
I
same as
will
before.
the same as before. They like the boys, and we all like writing about stories. Okay, we try to use stories to tell messages, basically. And Bastian is a little bit obsessed or something like that with Houdini. Houdini, he has like this infatuation on him, and he's read a lot of things about Houdini, and he wanted to write a story about Houdini's wife, Houdini's widow. So he wrote about it, but he gave it a different end.
Yeah, exactly. One thing Houdini is doing in his lifetime was fight against like
the
spiritists.
mediums, spiritists. I don't know if that's the word. People who
Like with magic tricks, make people believe that they
They
were
can-
actually talking with the dead.
Yeah.
Before he dies, he tells to his wife there is an actual way to reach her from the other side. He will do anything he can to do that.
he gave her a code,
Yeah.
and she started looking for him through many of these mediums or something. That's
the
a
thing
story.
was, he gave her like a secret code and said, if someone tell you this code, it means there is an afterlife, and I'm trying to connect with you from there. So Houdini's widow wait almost 10 years waiting for that code, and that is what the lyric is about. The last day in the last night of the wait for the secret code.
That's deep, you guys. That's really deep.
Oh, well, thanks.
Thank you.
I mean, going back to the whole idea of like fighting and struggling, and Mandoble, because it's simple of fighting, always having to fight to achieve. Houdini is definitely somebody who fought a lot of criticism and other things to achieve everything that he achieved. And fascinating character. I've got actually a couple of his biographies that people have written about him on my list to read. I haven't read them yet, but I've read a few things about him. Very fascinating character, and definitely a very deep topic. Houdini's wife waits 10 years for this code, and it's the last day, and the last hour, the last minute, the last second, boom!
Definitely. Yeah.
And there it is. Okay, fantastico. What exciting news do you guys have coming up for Rock Metal Nation?
Well, we actually are working in our first EP.
Yes, we're working on that. Struggling, fighting, because actually we are on our own. We are an independent band. We haven't signed with any record company or something, and we have to get all the money to record and to do all the things that we have done and still do. So we are in the process of recording three songs that belong to our first EP.
Yeah, Aviator and All Saints Day belong to this EP. All the songs there carry the same theme, the theme of death. The whole thing is a story.
Yes.
So we are trying to make it happen.
Yes, and it has a bonus track which will be very interesting. Yeah. We will not say anything about it. It will be a nice surprise.
All right, much like Houdini's magic, there's going to be a nice surprise on the EP.
Yes, at the end, as a bonus track.
At the end, a bonus track. All right, so Rock Metal Nation, you're going to be recording another 3 songs. So is one of those 3 songs a bonus track, or is it actually technically 4 songs you guys are recording?
No, actually it's 3 songs. 2 more songs from the band, and this bonus track, which is an interesting experiment.
All right, so stay tuned for that, because the first 2 tracks that you heard here, Rock Metal Nation, the Aviator, and All Saints Day, are going to be on the EP, plus 2 more songs, plus an interesting experiment that is going to be on there. So I'm very excited about that. And then, most important question ever is, how can Rock Metal Nation find out more about you? Is there a website they should go to?
Yes, of course. It's www.mandoble.net. And you can also follow us on our social network sites, which is Facebook.
Yeah.
On Facebook, we are as Mandoble, and that's
Just
it.
Mandoble.
In Twitter, it's @Mandoble.
Yeah.
And on Instagram, it's Mandoble Metal. Mandoble Metal.
I like that. Metal. I was like, oh.
Yes. Our Spanish comes out.
It's okay. Está bien. So, Mark and Malaysia, go ahead and go to mandoble.net, and also as well, you can go onto your favorite social network sites, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for Mandoble, and everything that is them will come up.
No. We forgot about YouTube channel.
Yeah.
What is the YouTube channel? The Mandoble.
The Mandoble.
There you can find the Aviator video and some of our live presentations that we have had recently.
Just any video we make over there.
Yes.
Okay. So don't forget, Rock Metal Nation, also go to YouTube, and there's going to be an Aviator video. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to post that on the show notes for this as well. So I'll go ahead and get the link from you guys. So Rock Metal Nation listening in, make sure you go to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca, and you can get all of these links as well as the music video that for the Aviator, which is one of the songs that you just heard today. So very exciting stuff. Malitza, Lucas, just wanted to thank you very much for coming on, taking time out of your day to share your craft with Rock Metal Nation, and muchísimas gracias.
De nada.
Thanks to you, really.
All right, Rock Metal Nation, hopefully you just found your new favorite band in Mandoble. Big thanks to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to check out all of the information from the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.